Hello everyone, I'm going to show you how to answer in a personal English interview. So I hope you enjoy it. I love teaching. Personally, I think that teaching gives you a kind of platform in which you can share your experience, your knowledge, and as well your expertises. I think that teaching, it doesn't matter what kind of subject you are teaching, especially the whole nature of teaching is to make a difference in a real world in your students, because you play an active role to them. As a professional, you can inspire your students and as well motivate them to not only academically but also personally. There are a lot of methodologies and strategies that you can use to study English, but it depends on the students, because everybody is different or have different way to learn something. First thing, you need to know about English that you have to develop some skills. Listening, speaking, writing, and reading, in which you as a student you have to create your own English atmosphere. How? You are going to select what will be the way in which you are going to learn. Probably listening to music with lyrics in English, and as well watching movies with the subtitles, or have a notebook and write the new words every day. An ideal student for me is someone who is ambitious in getting new knowledge, and committed to make everything with devotion and with discipline. It's someone who has a strong desire to learn, not just for obligations. It's just for he or she want to learn something new. It's someone who in your classes is sitting at the beginning or in the first line of your classes with the purpose to learn something new. That is for me an ideal student. A worst student for me is someone who has a lack of respect, self-discipline, and self-control, and even self-motivation. If a student don't have any motivation to follow, it's something difficult to teach her, because they usually interrupt the classes and even don't permit to achieve the objectives. And also, as a teacher, we need to be aware how to deal with them, because there exist many other aspects behind this behavior. Of course, I love it. It's a pleasure for me to be part of this career, because I consider this career one of the most difficult, because we as English teachers have some disadvantages from others, like math teachers or science teachers, in which their students already know their languages and already understand them. But it's something different in our case, because our students are like babies in which you play a role of a mother, play a role of a father, in which you have to teach them how to speak, how to pronounce that word, and also how to write word sentences or phrases. And I think that English teacher for me is a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I love this career because I love to help others, and I consider that I can make a big impact or a significant impact in our educational system, because I disagree that in elementary schools in our country don't teach English. I think that children are like a sponge in which they absorb the language. Our future as a society is on our children. That's why I consider that English as a subject is one of the most important. I can speak Spanish because it's my native language, and I can speak English and also a little bit Italian language. I wish, but no, I'm not. I'm Salvadorian. English since 2012. In my high school, I graduated from Executive Secretary in English certification, and also I went to a Prolingual Institute. And how I learned the language? Well, it's something amazing to tell you because it was so crazy. Because I used to write words or the new words in piece of paper and then stuck them on the hold just for memorize them. And also I memorized movies in Spanish and then not in English but in Spanish, and then I watched those movies in English but with the subtitles. And also I use a kind of app that is online app that is called Lightis Training, that is for improve my listening skills, because this Lightis Training is a play or a game in which you can write the word that is missing, but it's just for listening exercises. And also I read some books. My hobbies are watching movies and listening to music from Sheeran, Adele, Imagine Dragons, and Coldplay, and also eating. When I was a child, I had the opportunity to visit Guatemala with my parents. I was around 8 years old. And on vacation, we usually go to some beaches of El Salvador, like Puerto de la Libertad, El Majagual, San Diego, and also El Cuco, that is located in San Miguel department. And I have also the opportunity to visit a lot of departments in our country, such as Huachapan, Sonsonate, La Paz, and as well Morazán, and just that.